Do the corrupt truly have power? This is a question that comes out in the series Scam 2003, The Telgi Story. The series is based on a true story of the stamp paper scam masterminded by Abdul Karim Telgi. The size of the scam was estimated to be around 30,000 crore rupees, making it one of the biggest scams of the country. For a boy born in poverty who sold fruits to fund his education and had a number of physical ailments, this was no small feat. Telgi possessed a keen strategic intellect which he deviously used to manipulate the loopholes in the government system for printing and distributing stamp papers. He built an entire robust operation consisting of more than 300 employees to run his scam. In the series, initially, an honest man recognizes Telgi's potential and offers him a respectable job to help him earn a living. However, Telgi's ambitions were much higher. The moment he embarked on the stamp paper scam, he immediately enters into an ecosystem that is highly greedy and corrupt. In order for him to pull off his scam, he needs the assistance of those inside the stamp paper industry, he needs help from those who enforce the law, and he needs the backing of those in the highest levels of government. He needs all these layers of people in order for him to pull off his scam. But who are the people that would be willing to do it? In each of these systems, he has to find people who are willing to be dishonest and betray the system that they are part of in order to amass wealth for themselves. Their desire for money should outweigh their desire to remain honest individuals. The problem here lies in the premise itself, because the scam can only thrive in an ecosystem characterized by a lack of integrity and an abundance of betrayal and deceit. At every level, we see that each of the people involved in the ecosystem is always looking over their shoulders out of fear. They constantly remain under the radar, striving to avoid detection because they lack real power. It's merely an illusion created by the presence of excessive money. It's a smokescreen that conceals the true nature of reality, which is that genuine power does not reside in the positions, wealth, or one's contacts. All of those are deceptions. What is also true is that one with such illusory powers cannot stay under the radar for too long. Their ego will not permit it. This is precisely what occurs in Telgi's life. His actions and his downfall are an inevitability destined to unfold, much like the laws of physics. However, just because the consequences are not immediate, one might be tempted to believe they've eluded these laws. And when these consequences eventually comes about, and Telgi is imprisoned, none of the circle of power with whom he associated himself with and lavished money were able to secure his release. In fact, it was many of them who had placed him there in the first place. Nobody could truly do anything because the power of truth and justice was the force which was acting against him. A force to which the illusory powers of money and position cannot compare. The former is destined to lose. The small ray of hope we see in the series comes in the form of a humble woman, Telgi's wife Nafisa. She lacks the glamour and positions that many in Telgi's ecosystem enjoys. She is a housewife who loves her husband and is dedicated to her daughter and takes care of her mother-in-law. Yet, she is the one shown to possess true power. Although she is closest to all the money that her husband illegally acquired, she refused to be part of the corrupt system. By returning the ill-gotten wealth to the government which she could have legally claimed as her inheritance, she demonstrated true power. The ability to recognize that corrupt money only leads to destruction.